Welcome back, everyone. You know what? It's been called the most haunted town in America. The tiny town of historic Rugby in northeast Tennessee. It was founded in 1880 by author Thomas Hughes, who wrote the first children's book, Tom Brown's School Days. I'm holding it right there. And he used the money he made from it to buy land on the Cumberland Plateau. He wanted to establish a utopian village. That idea didn't work. Well, then typhoid fever took the lives of many. Today, Rugby has a population of 75, maybe more, though, if you include the dearly departed who have decided to stay. In the shadow of Big South Fork River and Recreation Area, the tiny Victorian Village in historic Rugby hasn't changed much in the last 120 years. Perhaps that's why some of the spirits of those long departed have apparently decided to stay.
I think when you walk through these historic buildings up here, you definitely get the sense that you are not by yourself.
One of those buildings, the old Newberry House, still open for overnight guests, the scene of many unexplained events through the years. Rugby resident Howard Hafner recalls the day he and a friend were in the kitchen of the house, the only ones there, or so they thought.
We heard children laughing in the front of the house, and both of us heard it, so there was no explanation for these children laughing. And then I asked around in the village, and other people had experienced that same thing at Newberry.
You kind of get an eerie feeling once you go in there. Let's go check it out. All right. Okay.
With our guide, Jordan Hewitt, who works with the historic Rugby Visitor Center, we ventured upstairs at Newberry House to learn more about another ghostly encounter many visitors have experienced. London businessman Charles Oldfield died in this room more than a century ago while waiting for his wife to arrive.
It's kind of cold in here.
Some say Mr. Oldfield is still here.
When females stay in this room, that if they feel a nudge or they feel a touch, it's because he's checking to see if his wife come back to see him.
So many visitors have experienced his presence, they make time to visit Laureldale Cemetery, where many of the town's early citizens are buried.
I think people hear about Charles and him haunting that room.
Charles Oldfield's grave is there too. You'll find pennies on his marker, placed by those paying their respects. Other ghostly encounters closer to town on an overgrown road. There have been sounds of a phantom horse-drawn carriage. There's a story to tell in just about all of the oldest buildings in Rugby. 17 of the original Victorian structures remain, housing the Thomas Hughes Free Library, where every book was published in 1900 or before. But Rugby isn't just a village steeped in the past. There's plenty of land for development, and dozens have chosen to build homes here, but they must follow Rugby's strict rules. Rugby is on the National Register of Historic Places, so even in a newer development like this, every home must be constructed in the Victorian style. After all, you wouldn't want to upset the spirits, would you? And by magic, we're back. Hey, back at Newberry House, we noticed in the room we checked, the one I said was cold, the Charles Oldfield room, an electric clock was flashing. Okay, that happens in our homes.
Right.
Well, none of the other clocks in the other rooms did that.
Right.
And so Jordan Hewitt checked with housekeeping, and they said they kept trying to repair it, but it always starts flashing again.
Really? Can't figure out why.
No, there's nothing wrong with the electricity there.
I still can't get over the one where the man touches someone if they're
Nudges
in
you.
bed. He nudges you. See if it's his wife.
That's room number 2, the Charles Oldfield room. It's still open for guests.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if you stayed, let us know.
Ask for the Newberry House. So what you need to know to set up a tour or stay at the Newberry House if you dare, it's all on our website, WATE.com.
That's great. Check it out.
Yeah.
Let us know if you feel that nudge.
That little
all right.
nudge.
Our